Atomic is an offensive gag track boasting high accuracy and low medium base damage. Although subliminal and unimpressive when used fresh, Atomic scales in potency by inflicting stacks of atoms, osmosing into unique cog-crippling effects in battle. Upon landing a hit in Atomic, the target cog receives 1 stack of atoms. Atoms, a ton of maniacal science, represents a state of simmering excitement within the enemy's core. With each increasing stack of atoms, up to a total of 8 stacks, the cog becomes more susceptible to a random detrimental status effect. These effects may include fluorine, a vulnerability to damage, radon, a weakness in attacks, thorium, a decay after action, krypton, a curse of forgetfulness, and cadmium, a hostile work environment. The effect changes every turn, and atoms stacks are reduced by half if no atoms are applied by the end of the turn. However, inside humor is not the only power released from the radioactive bursts of an atomic gag. Unlike other damage-dealing gags, using Atomic to attack a cog that is lured will not immediately remove the lured status effect. Instead, lured is reduced by 1 extra turn. If the cog has 2 or more stacks of atoms before they are hit by an Atomic that turn, the atomic impact becomes an atomic blast and combusts into a massively damaging explosion. Atomic blasts deal extra base damage based on the cog's atom stacks and can knock back lured cogs. Afterwards, the atom stacks are removed from the cog but are immediately replicated and applied to any adjacent cogs. This can turn 2 atoms to 4, 5 atoms to 10, and so on. But just when you thought the chaos is done duplicating, there's more. An atomic blast chain is the act of performing multiple atomic blasts in 1 turn by utilizing the atoms jumping from a prior blast target. Joining the fray, along with the other 7 original gag tracks of Toontown Online, the Atomic track will prove to be a complex but satisfying addition to any Toon's arsenal. Be prepared to experiment, strategize, and fight your way to victory in the conflicts that await you in Toontown Event Horizon. It's going to be a blast.
A ton of maniacal science. It's unlike anything I've seen before, and yet its chaotic influence on the fabric of reality itself has turned into a selling point for gag vendors. At the very least, it is very much needed. Looming over the horizon of this world, a threat, a spawn. A new order of stars, familiar yet unseen. A directive shrouded in nebulae that pierces the cosmos with the brightest of light. I will resist them, and I will learn. My unyielding quest for knowledge continues.